Hello guys, it's your girl Onana and this is Onana Nation. So if you're new on this channel, a very special welcome to you. Please go ahead and subscribe honey because you definitely love it here. Shout out to all my amazing subscribers. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for all the love and support. So today we're going to be talking about this drama, about this saga between Tufaceidibia and his lovely wife Anniemccauleyidibia. So you may have heard about the drama all over the internet, and I'm going to give you guys a little backstory before we dive into the issue. So Anniemccauley started dating Tuface when she was as young as 16. She was only 16 years old. She met this guy, they were dating and all that stuff. He was broke back then. He didn't have no money, no fame, nothing, but she stuck by him. And when his musical career started picking up, small money started entering and fame and all that stuff, he started misbehaving, started sleeping around with girls, started having babies left, right, and center. Baby mamas were popping up every day, breaking Annie's heart with infidelity. But Annie has a bigger heart and she just kept forgiving, like, what will I do? He's my man now. He's my babe. I love him. I've been with him since I was 16. I mean, so Two-Face came with baby mama number one and he forgave. Baby mama number two, baby mama number three. Two-Face have 5 kids out there with 3 different girls, and then he has 2 kids with Annie, who is his wife. So Annie forgave all his previous infidelities and settled down with him. She married him because she loved him. And many years down the line, after Annie has forgiven all his excesses and all that BS he used to do when he was promiscuous and all that stuff, you would think that he would be more appreciative, more settled down for this woman who held him down all these years when he was really misbehaving. I mean, there's only so much any human being can take. So our brother Two-Face, now many years down the line, married to this girl, is still fornicating, is still committing adultery with one of his baby mamas. He's still sleeping around town. One of his baby mamas, Pero, who is the first baby mama who gave him his first son and a couple of other children. So he has Sandra also, that's another baby mama who gave him 2 kids, and he has Falilat, another one of his baby mamas. So Two-Face has 3 baby mamas, and Pero is the one who is closest to him. For some reason, he keeps going back there. I don't know whether she's sweet in the middle, as Davido would say, but it's just reckless for a married man to be doing this to his wife all the time. It's just unacceptable. So, as I said earlier, there's only so much any human being can take. Annie has had it up to here, and she cannot take it anymore. You know when they say push somebody to the wall, he has pushed her to the wall until she doesn't know what to do anymore. Recently, Two-Face has gone to visit his babies, the babies he had with Pero. And then, Pero took advantage of the stuff. Some baby mamas will do this sometimes. Because they have access to the man, they'll take advantage. When you come to see your kids, they'll wear the shortest dress in the world. They'll seduce you. Once you functioned with somebody, you can always function with them if you want to. Women know how to get men. Women know exactly what to say, exactly what to do to get any man on his knees. So, Two-Face has gone to visit his kids over there in the US, and they ended up going to Disneyland. Everybody likes to go to Disney, the magical palaces and all that stuff. They had a great time and all that. And they came and spent nights and nights together in Pero's house. And Two-Face allegedly functioned with Pero again. And the news got back to Annie. Annie was so mad. Like, who does this guy take me for now? Does he think I'm a fool? I keep forgiving. But there's only so much one human being can take. After all these years of breaking my heart, like, don't you ever get tired? Don't you stop? I'm thinking that by now you'll be appreciating me, you'll be more respectful, you know how to zip it up and keep it in your pants. You're still out here sleeping with your baby mamas when you're married to me. Come on, innocent, don't do that. So Annie was so mad, she needed to vent, she needed to take it out somehow. If you keep things too much inside your heart, that's how you start having coronary thrombosis, heart attack, and all those things. So Annie was like, I'm not going to let this push me into depression. I have to vent. I have to let it out there one way or the other. And that's how she took to her Instagram status and put a couple of posts calling out Two-Face. I'm going to read those now. So Annie wrote this on her Instagram status. I'm a patient woman. I am not a fool, innocent. They say when your wife is happy, she'll call you babe, she'll call you boo, she'll call you honey. When she gets mad, she'll call you by your name, innocent, with exclamation sign. That was a little funny. Your family never loved me from the beginning. No matter how hard I tried, I was never worthy of them. I made so many sacrifices for you all and your children. So Annie is calling out Two-Face, not only him, but the entire family. When you're mad at your husband, oh yeah, said to him, with Oga now, when you start dragging the whole family, the whole in-laws, it gets a little more messy. You're fighting the entire family, you alone. So tomorrow we'll come and make peace. Sometimes when you're married with your husband, the brothers will intervene and beg, and the sisters and all that stuff. Is fighting the entire Idibia clan. So she was mad at her husband, granted. The guy really misbehaves sometimes. So but this time around, she involved the whole family. Let's keep reading. So she continues, God knows I have tried. Oh my God, this sounds like a breakup. When a woman starts telling you, God knows I have tried, everyone knows I have tried, the next thing is goodbye. I've tried, but I'm done. From here on out, I've had enough. I am leaving. So when somebody starts saying, God knows I have tried, it sounds like a breakup to me. And Annie followed up her actions by unfollowing, not unfollowing her husband, by cutting off his name from her Instagram. Her Instagram handle was always Anniemccauleyidibia, but she just wrote Anniemccauley and she took out the Idibia from it. So when somebody starts telling God knows I tried and taking out her husband's name, she may be making silent moves under the ground we don't know of. She may be planning and getting lawyers to make a divorce document. I don't know, but I hope they settle their issue. Let's continue reading. Your baby mamas constantly use your children as an excuse for all sorts of rubbish. I try to stay gracious. You are not the first man on the planet to have kids by different women. You can do better. Everything I do is to show the good human that you are, but today, this move done by you, Efe, Frankie, and your family is unacceptable. So she's listing Tuface's other brothers, Efe, Frankie, and the family. All they do is unacceptable. That Tuface's baby mamas are constantly using their children as an excuse. A lot of baby mamas will do this. They will call you at ungodly hours, 2 a.m. The baby is sick. Come and see the baby. Only for you to go to their house. They are naked in the shower, asking you to jump in the shower with them, massaging your back. Before you know, you are falling for that trick and you've done things with them. You come back home to your wife 1 week, 2 weeks after, baby mama will start calling your wife and sending pictures and videos to your wife just to provoke the wife. So some baby mamas are actually out there to make the wife mad. It's almost like they want to pay the wife, they want to make her pay for the man not marrying them or for the man not settling with them. Some baby mamas are really vindictive. So I don't know if that's Pero's case, but every time Tuface goes to visit the kids, he ends up doing things with her, and the news always finds its way back to Annie. So Annie has had it up to here, and she's just tired of the fact that baby mamas keep doing all sorts of rubbish to him, and he keeps letting it happen. So she continues, at official to Baba, that's where she really got mad. She tagged her husband that in case we don't know who she's talking to, she's addressing her man. What kind of man takes his kids to Disney and spend nights in the same apartment with his kids and their mother? How many times have you gone to see your kids with Peru and she stay with you and the kids under the same roof for nights? Or is it when your brother at Idibia house you, your kids and Peru under the roof? I can go on and on. So Annie is saying that this trip that you went to Disney like that, you spent many nights under the same roof with Peru, and I know your history with Peru. Of all your baby mamas, this is the one that gives me the hardest trouble, the hardest time. All your baby mamas, I don't have an issue with them. Most of them are moved on. They have their private lives they live in. But Peru, for some reason, every time you meet her, it's like fire and kerosene. You guys always clash together, and I don't like that for one moment. That Peru particularly, she always gives me issues. And then you go and spend nights and nights alone with her in the house when I know you guys cannot keep your hands to each other. Really, Tuface, you do that? So she was so mad, and she also called out Tuface's brother, like, all of you guys are enablers. In fact, that whole Idibia family, you guys are enabling the nonsense your brother is doing. When he goes to visit his brothers, Pero will come and visit that same house where he is in Tuface. Like, when you go and visit your brothers, right? And then your baby mama knows you're going to visit your brother today. Your baby mama just immediately leaves her house and come and look for you in your brother's house, and then she spends nights with you in your brother's house, meaning things happen overnight and the kids don't know, and the brothers will cover it up. Meanwhile, you guys have a sister-in-law. Annie is married to your brother. When you have a sister-in-law that you care about, you will try to distance your brother from his ex or from his baby mamas, but instead the brothers are enablers, creating a fair room for Peru to come visit this guy inside their house, and then they try to keep everything hush hush, not making Annie to know. So you guys can see like the genesis of Annie's anger tantrums on the internet today. The family is enabling their son, they're covering up for him, they're creating avenues for him to meet up with his baby mama and function together and all that stuff. And Annie is mad. If for anything, I would have thought that my in-laws would have my back. These people, I love them. I've stayed with them. I keep sending them things. I buy them gifts at Christmas. If for anything, I'll expect a little more love and loyalty from my in-laws, not for them to be the ones to help my husband or enable him to be cheating, behind my back with his baby mama. Come on, I deserve more than this. So that's the whole reason why Annie is dragging the entire family today, everybody, for enabling their brother. Let's keep reading more messages. So as Annie took to her Instagram status and posted this message, immediately a couple of bloggers snapped the pictures and screenshots. They were sharing it everywhere. Annie was like, oh my god, what have I done, what have I done? She panicked for a minute. She rushed to her status, deleted the pictures and everything, deleted the status. Before deleting, bloggers had already screenshotted and sent it all over. It sparked like wildfire. So Tuface's brothers are sitting at home and then they're picking up their phones and like, oh my god, what's happening? Our brother is trending. Annie is dragging our brother on her Instagram status. Immediately, Tuface's brother Charles Idibia jumped to social media to reply. Tuface is a silent man. He will never talk. Even when you're dragging him, you always sit him quiet and be minding his business. So Charles was like, Innocent is the quiet one. I'm not quiet. I'm going to take up for my brother. I'm going to take one for the team. She did not only insult my brother, she tagged my entire family, called my brothers and everybody. So I'm going to step up and speak on behalf of the Idibia clan. I'm going to answer on behalf of my brother. So Tuface's brother Charles Idibia replies, Annie, let's read that now. You got married into a family of peace lovers. So peaceful. That is actually an Idibia family flaw, as I have come to realize. Perhaps this has made you think that we must be fools, but trust me, we are not. You are bringing up a Disney trip that happened pre-COVID-19 simply because you somehow cannot totally have your way today like you are used to, trying to paint your husband bad publicly because you know he's a very private person. It's your threat, tool, and means of gaining control. And I think you were smart. Abi, the deal I give you wrong dose today. Charles is making allusion to the fact that Annie is dealing maybe drugs or something of that stuff. And he says, Abi, the deal I give you wrong dose today. Okay, Charles, so you never talk, you come and tell us whether your sister-in-law is doing dope or not. So Charles is saying that, Annie, you know your husband is a quiet man, you guys have marital issues. Instead of solving it with him, you come and bring up issues that happened since many years ago just to come and brandish him on social media to make people to laugh at him, to expose him. Is this your means of gaining control over him? Whatever the issues are, is this your way of having one up on your husband? And then Charles continues. Asking your mom who lives in one of the bedrooms to add more fire to the juju pot, it would have been a smarter move. But as God will have it, you choose today to expose yourself. So Charles is also making allusion to the fact that Annie's mom is using juju to confuse Tuface and that she's asking Annie that go and tell your mama to shake her juju pot a little bit so my brother is regaining his senses back. You guys can no longer control it. So that's what Annie would have done, but God have exposed her today. You better finish what you started this night though, because maybe, just maybe, the public might just help us as, Ino is dying slowly. Ino is innocent. That's Tuface. Never seen a man so unhappy in real life, but we must all mention peace. That has never existed from day one. F that shit, I'm done. Hey. So Charles is saying that my brother Tuface innocent is very unhappy. I've never seen a human be so unhappy. He's very unhappy. He's having misery in that house and you're giving my brother hell. Why would he be married to you and you're tormenting him over past mistakes, over past sins? Even if he tries to redeem himself, you just keep pulling him down every day. Oh, my brother is so unhappy with all the money he has. You would think he'll be living a happy life, but he's going through misery in that house. Annie, this is not right. I've been quiet for so long. F that S. I'm going to start talking now and nobody's going to stop me. So Charles continues. The Idibia family never gave you peace, you say. Okay, please bring out all the wrong we did to you and post on your page, please, because I have a lot to say and I'm going to say it regardless. So Charles is saying that, Annie, you are out here accusing your family, accusing your in-laws and everybody that we never gave you peace. Okay, tonight is the day we're going to give you what you want to see, what be. We are going to give it to you and we're going to air all our dirty laundry in public today. So Annie comes back to reply to Charles. Maybe you all don't know. Your brother is tired with an exclamation mark. Tired. Everyone is trying to suck him dry because you have a successful brother and that one make you lazy. Sad. Living under my roof and coming here to insult me and my mom. He has 7 kids. I repeat, 7 kids. Yet you all want to suck him dry. If trying to protect my husband and the lives of our kids makes me evil, so be it. I am evil then. So Annie is coming out to say, because your brother is successful, you guys want to suck him dry. My husband is tired. Your brother, my husband, he is tired. He cannot carry the family's responsibilities all on his shoulders. You guys know African families now. Once one person is successful, he carries the burdens for the whole household. Every aunt in the family will come to him to ask money for their school fees. Every uncle in the family will come and ask money. Send my son to London. Send my son to the US. Send my son to Germany. Everybody in the family, they put all their burdens on that one person who is rich. So Annie now is adding other family issues. There's a lot of things that have been penny Annie, but she's been keeping quiet, trying to be graceful and classy, as she said earlier on in her write-up. But when people start attacking you, that's when you start releasing all the receipts. And Annie is really mad, and she's answering them word for word, telling them that, look at you, you're coming on social media to insult me when you're living under my roof, feeding from my house, clothing from my husband's money. The fact that you have somebody who is successful in the family does not mean that everybody should come and add their wahala on his head. Oh, he has his own issues too, and he has 7 kids. You guys should try and have a conscience now. So that was Annie's response to Tufaceidibia, and Charles was not taking that line down. He was like, Annie, you want to drag me on Instagram? Okay, since you want us to play, let's effing play. So Charles came out with his own reply again. He said, living under whose roof? Me like this, I'm living under a roof. Please, so now that you have totally gone mad, like Annie, you're totally crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. Your house that your husband's only relative in Lagos, can't spend 2 hours without your mom acting like the world is coming to an end. So he's saying that Tuface's house is not even, first of all, comfortable. Anybody who wants to come to my brother's house, your mother, and your own mother is there looking over our shoulders, breathing down our necks. Somebody can even feel free in their brother's house. They are talking about your house. Who is living in your house? Me. Not me. I have my own house. So, and by the way, you and your husband, you guys are boring. If I come there, you guys are very boring people. I only come there because I have my nephews and nieces to say hi to them. You and your husband are very boring people. I am on your Instagram talking about my house, until somebody would think that your house is a happening place, your house is a fun place. No, I don't like coming to your house, but I stop there once in a while because I have my nephews and my niece there to say hi to them. I have my 2 nieces there to greet them. Not because your house is anything special. Stop feeling important. So that was Charles's response to Annie. And then they continued exchanging so many messages, and it even got messy. So my people, this is where it actually gets messy. Charlie Brave went and drank a bottle of water. He came back. He was like, okay, now I'm going to spill some tea. Let's do this. Annie, you want to drag me on social media? Let's effing do this. So this is Charlie Brave. Let's read. I pray for composure as I write this, and I pray for the clarity because there is so much to say. This is in no shape or form an attack on anybody. I just wanted to create a peaceful space in my heart and move forward. So, most people will say I have to empty my mind. No, if I want to move forward, I just have to say everything and free myself. So Charles writes, Annie, I am sure you are shocked that all of this is coming from me, because in your heart of hearts, I have always loved you and treated you the best way a brother-in-law should. Not because you gave me reasons to, but because I tried to see you through innocent eyes, and what he loved I cherished. Respect is not a title, respect is a gesture, a feeling you give and you feel when you are given. Even though I have been nothing but respectful to you, you can't be demanding respect from me anymore when you have none of your husbands or any of your family members or the members of his family, his friends or his staff. You publicly humiliate him every chance you get, from pouring him food at my wedding to throwing a bottle of Hennessy at him at my workplace, or shouting at him at the top of your lungs in front of celebrity friends or acquaintances, fight at the airport, just to mention a few. My people, this is messy. So Annie has so much rage inside of her heart, so much anger, and this comes from all the things this guy was doing in the past. Sometimes when you forgive all somebody's excesses, any nonsense they do, you forgive. Any nonsense they do, you forgive. You're only a human being. You're adding all those things to your heart, and they are accumulating. So what Annie is doing right now, she actually needs therapy. All the things she's been accumulating in her mind, she can't take it anymore. That's why she's lashing out on him, shouting all the time. Sometimes she can't help it. She can't control herself. She's like, why would I let this guy to keep using me like this every day, to keep doing this to me? But did they force you, auntie? You had the choice to leave and you decided to stay, and you're staying and making his life miserable. Better just leave before one of you hurt another. It's this kind of anger, pent up energy in somebody's heart that you will see. One day somebody will just be sleeping at night, the other person will wake up and take a knife and do things on their body. Before you know, we're calling 911. So you guys should be very careful. All this bitterness and anger in your heart, let it go. Free yourself. If it's not working anymore, you better leave than to stay there and start hurting each other with words and all that that stuff, it can lead to depression. So let's continue reading. So Charles continues writing. Or is it you asking your mates to lock the doors and send the keys to you in South Africa, even though you knew your mom-in-law was in the house visiting her son and grandkids from Abuja? And out of respect for herself, she came to stay at my house. What was her crime? Or is it you attacking my wife barely 3 weeks after we lost our baby? Oh, this is sad. Just because she wouldn't join your never-ending war with baby mamas and enemies that you create from thin air, just because you said yes and they said no. Please tell me, sis, where should I begin to respect you from? So Innocent is listing a long line of things that Annie has been doing, disrespecting their mom, her mother-in-law. Two-Face's mom went to visit the house. Annie ordered the maids to lock the house and mail the keys to her in South Africa, knowing whether her mother-in-law is in town. Annie goes around attacking all baby mamas, attacking all enemies, even the ones who are not her enemies. If she just sends a little bit of negative energy from you, she just start attacking you. So according to Innocent, Annie, don't you ever get tired? I mean, you're too old for this. You're too grown for this. So he continues writing. You are quick to shout and mention 7 kids and your husband being sucked dry, but you filled your household up with 4 maids. Who needs 4 maids? 2 PAs, wonderful. A living mom, a living cousin, and a brother at their necks, all to take care of your 2 daughters. How can you have only 2 kids and you have over 8 people taking care of 2 kids who are grown, by the way? That's funny. So Charles continues. The other kids are far away, like they are with their moms, of course, they're all far away. But somehow it's singular me who visits once in a blue moon from my house in Festac. That I'm the problem. So Charles is saying that your husband has 7 kids, but 5 of the kids are with their moms, and you keep shouting 7 kids every day. You have only 2 kids in the house. Why do you need a 7-man staff to take care of 2 kids? Who does that? So Charles continues calling Annie's excesses out and saying that since you want to talk, okay, auntie, let's keep exposing each other. So he continues. You think when I sit to chat with Ino, which we rarely do, it will always be to talk about money? That's all you think we share as brothers? Because I'm not a millionaire? You don't ever visit, you don't call or pick up my calls. You don't reply text messages only when it benefits you. I am the one who shows up with gifts on your birthdays and holidays. Tell me, Annie, have you ever sent me a single good wish card to your only in-law in Lagos, in bad health or in good times? Oh wow, that's really painful. I mean, Annie thinks that every time her brother-in-law sits with her husband Tuface is to ask for money, like, Tuface, give me money, give me money. No, Charles is like, Annie, that's my brother. Before anything else, we share the same blood. Blood is thicker than water. When we sit together, we talk about so many things. It's not all about money as you think. Just because I'm not a millionaire, you think I'm a leech. I have a job of my own. I have a house of my own. I'm doing well. Because I'm not a millionaire doesn't mean I'm leeching off my brother. When we sit down to talk, we talk about other family things, and you are talking about money. When have you ever sent me a single gift? And you, all these years you've been married to my brother, I'm the one who shows up to your house with birthday cards, anniversary cards. Every time you have a birthday, I'll be buying gifts and all that stuff. What have you ever given me all these years as my sister-in-law, and you expect me to be defending you every day, which I've been doing, by the way, up until this moment when you want to play family saga on the internet? Since you want it that way, all right, let's go. So Charles continues. Oh, you are a celebrity. You are busy and always tired. I should understand, right? Like, it doesn't matter how busy you are. When you love people, you make time for them. So Charles is saying that, so that's your excuse because you're a celebrity. You're always busy, you're always tired. I should understand, right? No, if I make time from my own busy schedule to visit you and buy gifts for you, you can reciprocate that favor. One good turn deserves another. Charles continues. All your love is seen only on Instagram, all for the photo op, the good wife who accommodates all despite all, because deep down in your heart you have marked me for war, and I am a member of your tribe of enemies you have created in your mind, and thou shalt never be loved. Please, where are the in-laws who are trying to destroy your marriage? Funny enough, the in-laws accepted you wholeheartedly for the sake of their son and tried to grow in love and harmony with you, but you never saw it because you were always blinded by pre-installed hate. You should know better not to force us to choose sides over this matter when there are innocent kids involved. who are also our sons and daughters, nieces and nephews. All we can do as responsible people is to broker peace, no matter how difficult. The happiness of the house is for us. So Charles continues exposing Annie that Annie, you and your fake love, or everything you do is on Instagram. You be posting us on Instagram like you love us. You don't. You don't love us. Everything you do is for the gram. You are just wicked and you hate us. You've hated us from day one. You think the in-laws are jealous of you because you're married to our son. No, we loved you from day one. We welcome you with open hearts. We've always wished the best for you. But somehow you keep thinking we hate you, even though we don't show you hate. How can you just wake up and have these ideas in your mind that people hate you when they don't hate you? Everything they do is show you that they love you, but you just keep hating on us. What have we done to deserve this? So Charles continues, finally, what scares me the most these days is the violence. Where does it end, Annie? The fight. Your husband has his own wahala. But is that going to be your solution to this complicated situation that life has thrown at you? Is it when you stab him in the chest while he sleeps over a call from Peru demanding he speaks to his kids in the middle of the night due to time difference from the US, for example? That you will have peace. When he is dead, then what? You would be right and we would be wrong. Then what? How does he even function as a musician from that kind of environment? Have a rethink, Annie. You made us victims of your rage and the war you have chosen never to let go. Yet you are quick to cry foul. We can't all agree with you all the time. Because now your husband be king and you be the queen. We must all bow to your every command, and when you call for war, we must answer. Life is bigger than who has money and who doesn't. We must not all be millionaires to be happy. I wish you peace and all the best, Annie. God knows I tried. Bye. So this sounds like a breakup from a brother-in-law telling the sister-in-law, like, here on out, I'm not going to mind your business anymore. I'm not going to reply to you anymore. I needed to empty my chest and I've emptied my full chest today. I'm going to feel light from now. So the brother-in-law was like, Annie, you brought this matter out to the internet. You made us all victims of your rage, exposing my family like that. And this was my opportunity for me to answer back at you and list all the things you've been doing. And now that I've freed my chest, goodbye, sister-in-law. That's really painful. I wish somebody could tell them to not bring their family issues on social media like this. But Annie started it. And even Annie, I can't blame her. Sometimes when people have had it up to here, their only option is to vent so people can know and so people can call and show love and sympathy and whatever her reasons were. But sometimes when you let it all out, you feel a little stronger. I guess that's what she was trying to do. Unfortunately, she really brought it to the internet at the wrong time. Bloggers are out there looking for content for their platforms. They don't care about you like that. Nobody cares about you. They'll be sharing it here and doing all kinds of stuff, adding their own maggi and salt. Some will be exaggerating the story just for the fun of it. Meanwhile, your home is crumbling. I wish someone had advised her like Annie, seek therapy, find a psychotherapist, find a marriage counselor, talk to the pastor of your church, talk to your mom, talk to people to advise you. Someone would have been the bigger picture to give her better advice. Internet people don't care about you. Nobody on the internet cares about you like that. Online in-laws, they are only there for the laughter, for the good story, to get vibes, to catch cruise, and to comment savage, violence everywhere, violence. That's all people do on the internet these days. Nobody cares about you and what you have going on in your private life. So when you bring the issue to the public, it makes people laugh and talk about you. But if you just solve your thing you privately, nobody will ever get to know. But at the end of the day, I understand that all feelings are valid. All methods of exposing or expressing pain are valid. Some people are silent and they deal with their stuff silently. Other people are screaming for help. This is Annie's scream for help. Oh, she's actually shouting for help. If tomorrow you guys hear that Annie has done something to herself, people will be saying, she was going through this. We did not know. We did not know. So for me, all methods of expressing emotion is valid. If this is her own way to scream for help, so be it. So those who are close to Annie, her friends, this is the time where you guys have to be checking on your girl. This is the time when you guys have to be calling on your girl every day, visiting her with baskets of fruits, flowers, and food to check on her mental health, spend some time with her, make her laugh, whatever she likes, take her out shopping. All her friends should be close to her now and try to console her. So this is a woman who is pained in her heart by a man who does not respect her feelings, a man who has no regard for her feelings. Not only have you been littering baby all across the country, this time around you've traveled to go be with the babies and you end up sleeping with your baby mama, in total disregard of your wife. So that's a woman who is crying because of her husband's infidelity, and somehow it ends up being a problem between her and the husband's brother. So at the end of the day, the initial matter that Annie is crying, my husband are gonna sleep with Peru, my husband are gonna sleep with his baby mama. Two-Face's brothers are out here cancelling the whole story and making it some other affair. Now it's changing. The tides are changing. It's no longer a matter of infidelity between Anniedibia and Tufaceidibia. It's not a matter of Anniedibia versus the whole of Two-Face's family. And now everybody's talking about how Annie has been a bad wife, a bad daughter-in-law. She has not been taking care of them. She has been driving the mom from the house, blah, blah, blah. How she never bought any gifts for them, and how she's been shouting at Two-Face, embarrassing him everywhere, spilling food and wine on his body and all that stuff. So at the end of the day, her message is getting lost in the midst of this battle between her and Charles Idibia. This is a woman who came out to cry about the things that are going wrong in her marriage, and somebody else is stealing the show, and Charles is making it a Charles Idibia show, and it wasn't supposed to be so. So unfortunately, Annie's voice is getting drowned in the middle of all this, but I just pray that all the parties can find light and love. This is a family where kids are involved. You guys are linked as in forever and ever. So I don't know how you guys are going to do this. Where are the adults of the family? Where are the adults in this family? Where are the mommies and the aunties and the daddies of the family? They have to like organize a family meeting. Everybody come together and they try to make peace, try to broker peace between both parties. Annie should calm down. Charles should calm down. Two-Face himself should calm down, and the elders can see if they can salvage anything and make peace in this family. It's a beautiful union. Annie has taken so much from this guy. I don't even see any reason why, in my mind, I don't even see any reason why they should even be breaking up after all the shit she has taken from him. For me, no, you stay here, we die here together. I cannot accept all this nonsense. And you just want to live like that. So yeah. And at the end of the day, she wears the shoes and she knows exactly where it pinches. So yeah, anyhow she chooses to express her pain, any decision she takes going forward, I will just be there to listen and, you know, from a distance, and send her my own prayers and warmth and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's the end of the topic for today, guys. As this just hit the internet, everybody has been coming out to give their own side. Some people are blaming her. Any woman who brings her husband to social media is a bad woman, evil woman, blah blah blah. Other people are coming to defend her like, no, you guys don't know what Annie is taking. No, Annie don't try. Annie don't try. If you know the things she has accepted from this guy over the years, she's a good woman. No, you guys should not come and insult Annie today. What she has taken, most of you, your sisters cannot take it. And don't be quick to judge another woman until you have walked a mile in her shoe, until you have experienced everything she has experienced in the hand of Two-Face before you can continue to judge her. You guys cannot sit from a distance and start judging Annie. Annie has done that, Annie has done that. If you're in her place, you probably have done worse. So everybody is divided on the internet. Some people are for, some people are against. Just let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Alright, so with that, I guess we've come to the end of today's video. I remain your girl Onana. If you're new on this channel, welcome honey. Please go ahead and subscribe because you would definitely love it here. And shout out to all my amazing subscribers. I appreciate you guys for all the love and support. So subscribe, like, leave me comments below. I'll be reading your comments. I'll be liking, I'll be replying every single comment. And don't forget to share the video. I love you guys. Stay safe, everyone. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.